Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a nice day out there. Started my morning with a little bit of coffee on the back porch and was noticing our dove chicks. There was one left in the nest, and it looks like the parents are trying to get it out of the nest because they weren't up there with it this morning. So it's about time for it to fly the roost, I think. Absolutely gorgeous out here today. Enjoying the morning. Not too hot, just right. And we're going to have some other dog walkers go by. We're going to let them go by, huh? Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. No.
We'll just let them go by. What a good girl. Yeah. All right. Let's get a bag, Meg. I know, it's so exciting. So exciting. Come here. Come here. Haven't seen any quail chicks yet. Trying to remember when we usually see those. Probably be a little while. I know they'll bring their babies to the yard though, because who doesn't want free food, right? Kind of think of our yard as a bird sanctuary. What you doing? You're so excited, huh? You're so excited. You're going for a walk. She loves her walks. She gets walks with mommy, gets walks with daddy. Lots of people out walking today.
There she is.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful.
Beautiful day.
Yes, you have a good one.
You too. Thank you. Enjoying our friendly neighbors. It's such a blessing to live in an area where you can go walking. I hear some people don't, obviously. More populated areas. And sometimes it just depends on where you live. Thankfully, you're in a nice area. Not a gated community either, just more on the outskirts. It's very pleasant. Morning. So I was noticing I keep getting all these ads in my email for 50% off, which is great if it's something I'm interested in. But I had noticed that I was getting a lot of those from Joann's Fabrics before they declared bankruptcy. And I'm really hoping that some of these businesses that I'm getting all these, oh, very exciting, here we go. Good morning. It's okay. Oh, look at you. Oh, come on. Let's keep walking. But I was just hoping that these other businesses that are sending all these 50% off coupons aren't also going to go the same way as Joann's. So now that Joann's is going bankrupt, I'm doing some shopping with Hobby Lobby. And I've only been to Hobby Lobby a couple of times, which I actually like the company. But now that they're one of the fabric dealers here, I'm definitely trying to support them with, I don't know, buying any fabric that I need or sewing notions. Like recently they had a sale for zippers, 50% off, and the kind of separating zippers that you use for mending coats. Oh, we got a lot of activity here. We've got puppies, we've got bike riders. We'll just take a pause. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go this way, Meg. Come on. Good morning. Whew, busy. Everybody's getting out now. Anyway, we're talking about Hobby Lobby. They had a great sale on the kind of separating zippers that you use to fix jackets. And so I bought several of those because it's nice to be able to repair things instead of just replacing them. And these zippers can be really expensive too. I think the last time I bought a zipper, to fix a jacket for my husband, I spent, I don't know, at least $10. And these were only $1.99, $2.99. And so I bought probably 10 or 12 of them. I'm not like somebody that shops every time I see a sale, but if I see a sale for something that I need or I could need in the future, oh, if I could, all right, come on. That's when I shop. So I do need to organize my sewing supplies because I don't really have a whole lot of space, but my husband turned an office into a combination office sewing room, which is nice because I love sewing, as you can tell if you're following any of my projects. But the nice thing about sewing is you can fix things, and I'd like to make more things for myself to wear, actually. Sometimes I like the styles in the store and sometimes I don't. Granted, there's some things I don't know that I would be that great at making, such as blue jeans. I'm good at embellishing blue jeans, but no, I do have patterns. Could try sometime, I suppose. I think I'm more into making like skirts, shorts, shirts, little jackets. I have a really cute little jacket I made, kind of a cover. As hot as it gets here, it's nice to wear tank tops, but when I'm out, you know, like we got to eat, don't necessarily just want to wear a tank top. I'd rather wear a tank top with like a lightweight shoulder cover. So it's kind of nice to make those kind of things. But it's a gorgeous day today. I was checking our vinegar. The vinegar smells super good. Come on in. And the wine smells really good too. Come Wednesday or Thursday, we'll be able to filter the vinegar and add more water and more sugar to it. It'll be the 2-week point. Did I say vinegar or wine? We'll be ready to filter the wine and boil some water with some sugar and add that into it once it cools, and then it'll set again. It's a bit of a process. And timing the feeding of the yeast that's growing that makes the alcohol is really important, because you don't want to end up with something that becomes very bitter or dies. It's a living thing. Actually, that's the cool thing about if you do make wine. If you make your own wine, it's actually a probiotic, believe it or not, because it has living culture in it. I think lactobacillus, something like that. It's the same thing that's in the vinegar that we're making, except the vinegar, we're not going to let it turn into alcohol. We're just going to make a vinegar with it. Oh, and more on that bentonite clay toothpaste. That actually is pretty good stuff. I feel like it needs a little more baking soda and cloves to it. So we added more powdered clove and more powdered baking soda, and I'm pretty happy with it. And when I finish using the bentonite clay toothpaste that I've made, I'll definitely share updates to what I've done to alter the recipe to make it more to my liking, because the bentonite clay by itself really doesn't taste very good, and when you brush your teeth with something, you kind of want it to leave your mouth feeling good, but adding the cloves works really well. And I picked the powdered cloves over essential oils just because, I don't know, I'm not really looking to just put any essential oil in my mouth that you can buy, because you don't know how it was made. A little cautious about that, and it could be pretty strong too. I don't know. I imagine you can, if you can verify which ones are intended or safe for consumption over which ones are meant to be topical or which ones are meant to just smell nice in a room. But be careful about that when you're using essential oils, what their purpose is intended to be. But wow, what a beautiful day today. And back to talking about sales and whatnot that's coming out. Support the businesses that you want to keep around. I don't dwell too much on negative things, but I was kind of surprised to see Joann's Fabric go out of business, because that was pretty much the main fabric supplier in Alaska where I'm from. But support businesses that you want to see around, I guess. I'll say that about the economy. And it looks like it's time for me to get that bag out for Miss Meg. She just their business. So on that note, I hope you all have a blessed day and thanks for joining us on our walk. Thank you. Have a lovely day.